Hi guys, welcome back to the shop. Time for another Friday night buffet. Some call it a meatloaf, some call it a hodgepodge. It's a whole bunch of little short clips that I have no clue what to do with. So, and if I find a great find or something I think is really worthwhile, of course I'm going to share it. So I will put a link in the description to anything that I show off. So I hope you guys enjoy and see you next time. Wanted to share this. I hope this is okay. Bought this guy a long time ago. I don't know why I bought it unless you're going to dedicate it to your mill. This is the 3-incher, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3-inch. So, okay, then at some point, good price, 2-inch. So I got the 3 and the 2. But then eBay, might as well get the 1-incher. Now this is a ridiculous size change. From here to here is fine. Here to here is ridiculous. Isn't there anything in between? Well, I found, and it just arrived today on eBay. It's a 1 4/5 is what they advertise it as. I haven't even opened it up yet, so I don't know. Oh, geez, come on. Oh. Boy, they really pack it in there, huh? The wrench. Some kind of instructions, I guess. Nice. There is right in between. Oh, this is nice, yeah. Okay. Should have worn gloves for it. I think it was like $40. I should have checked it before starting the recording. But, nice. Yeah, it did. The description says it holds slightly bigger than this. I think that's a little more than slight. That's beautiful. After checking it out on the granite surface, yeah, their inspection stuff says within a half a thou. It doesn't even say plus or minus. Just stamped okay everywhere. I don't know. Inspector 3. Okay. Interesting. All these fake documents that I see all the time. But after checking it on the granite surface, it's within spec. The ad on eBay says within 2/10. It's within 1/10. So it's parallel and flat and all that sort of good stuff. Put a link in the description for you guys on eBay. It was like $34, $35, $9 shipping. If you're local to them, they were in 92129 zip code. So if they're close, you can save the shipping and just walk on by and pick it up. Wish it had a box, but this is a perfect size for me for this shop. I'm gonna love it. Take 3. I keep messing this little short video up. In the video, rebuilding this comparative stand, I had said that do-it-yourself tip that I had on it, I had lapped it so it was flat. Comment was made that you're supposed to have a cone, whatever, round surface, and that was what was causing errors in the readings. So I removed it. Unfortunately, it is metric. It's not a 448 thread like all my other indicators. So I pulled, that's the one that was on it, took it off, and I put the one that came with this thing on it. And first video, I didn't even have it on the block, but this is a block I've tested. I mean, I can't tell you how many different ways. It is like perfect. I also randomly checked some of the other blocks and they were perfect, so I can understand why these sets go for well over $1,000. Okay, zero it out. And in that video, moving forward and backward, you could see the error, and even sideways there were tenths of thousands. So there's there's 1/10 right there. So yeah, it still kind of exists. Sometimes it's a little bit better than others. It's getting 1/10 of a thou. before I was getting almost, off camera a thou. But yeah, it seems like it is kind of better. I can feel this thing is starting to grab to this surface here. Wow. But yeah, that's not too bad. I guess I am going to keep this tip on here and use that. Why is it so sticky? Always something different when you're on camera. That's clean. This guy's cleaned on the bottom. At least I'm just cleaning it with my finger. So I'm on at some 60 thousandths, I guess. There's a 10th reading, huh? Now it's staying put. Alright. Zero it out again. Front to back. Yeah. It is a lot better right now. I'm still getting something from side to side, but... And again, I have checked this block out like crazy, and I can't get anything. Especially the Mitutoyo 10th indicator. I don't see any movement at all on that needle. So this has to be error in this guy. Look at that, staying put now. Definitely a lot better than it was. So just wanted to share that. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot last time. Might as well show you guys the knobs that I made for this thing. I decided to go with aluminum. I couldn't find any nice plastic. So aluminum knobs, and this is the Duplicolor paint that I like. It's not an anodized, it's a spray paint. And it comes in yellow, red, green, a bunch of different colors. So I'm pretty happy with how they came out. Adjust this camera a little bit. I can't tell, but I bet you this needle's probably washed out. I turned the light off just for the heck of it, but using it for the first time, yeah. So rods are in there, it's clamped. This doesn't get any more solid than this, let me tell you. And there's the block that I made. And for the first time, I've already used it, but I can turn this dial and the needle doesn't jump all over the place. It is rock solid. Precision vise, yeah, I could clamp things in here to make sure it doesn't move, but I'm just trying to make it really easy for checking the squareness on this guy. So, whoop, where did it go? Alright, so I went around over one revolution. Where's the high spot? Yeah, and it's still right on it. I could move the dial and I stuck it right on the 2. Let me do it again, slightly off. But that's the high spot on it. Now if I carefully rotate this 180 around so that I don't bang this jaw and push it right up against the jaw nicely, and then I come and measure it again when I get there. There's the high spot right there. It used to be over here, so you're talking, this is the Mitutoyo. Each tick is 1/10 of a thou. So you're 1, 2, 3 thou, and I think it's like 2/10. I can't see, it's dark. But this is not square. I wonder if, do I have another guy that's that tall enough? Let me put the mic down here. I'll just leave it here. Alright, try one of the other blocks. That I think, yeah, that was the 4-incher. Can I do this guy? Yeah, he's tall enough. So if I put him, make sure he's clean on the bottom, right? I haven't really degreased the vise, so ow, I accidentally hit the needle. Okay, so I'm up against it, hopefully square. Let's see what this guy's gonna do, huh? Whoa, it's coming close to that 2 where the other one was. Alright, so the high spot is right there. Put that on the 1. I might have moved. No, it didn't. Alright, so it's hitting the 1. It's hitting the 1. Carefully, 180 degrees. Around. I'm surprised. I would have thought that these things would have been absolutely square. I'll be able to now check my angle squares. What did I say? It has to. Wait, this is way off, huh? Yeah, it's spinning all the way around. Oh wait, not too bad, right? So that's the high spot. That went around completely, though. I think it did that on the other side. There. And oh shit, keep hitting it. Yeah, almost. I wonder if I'm moving this thing, because yeah, it's a different reading. So I'm probably going to have to lock this block down to do this test. Okay, different setup. He's locked down now, and to get it right, I've got 200 thousandths here. So now nothing can move, so push it back hard. It's there. Let's see what this guy reads now, huh? Oh, going way up, huh? Alright, that looks like it. Put it on the 2. And it says, first time I've ever been able to move that needle and not have everything jump all over the place. Okay, so that's the surface. Turn it around. Put it back in there. Put it up against tight. Alright, start off with it crooked down. Oof. Right on the 2. So this guy is perfectly square. Amazing how far you can tilt it this way before it moves. Let me bring the other one back then. This guy's on the money. Cockpit here, huh? Alright, clean that off. Put him in there. Slide him nice and tight against there. See if I can even get the same reading here, huh? Whoosh. 0.2. Hold it. Am I maxed out? Can I go further? Yeah, I can go further. So this is the exact same reading. Wow, that's freaky. Because that's why I hit it, because I wanted to tilt it and see if I can go higher. And yes, the needle can go much higher. So I'm not maxed out. Turn it around. Put it back up against there. That is amazing. Alright, there it is. On the 2, right on it. I had the light on, so I don't know if you guys could see the needle before, but yeah, that's it. Jeez. 2 blocks. Absolutely vertical, and absolutely the same size to weigh under a tenth. I'd probably get the magnifying glass out, but these are like insanely perfect. Just wanted to do a last follow-up on this gauge block set. As you can see, I just decided to print the sticker out on some self-adhesive paper here. So that's an exact replica of what was on this box some 50 years ago. And as far as trying to find a replacement lock, the original lock, I was going to make the bottom part, but it's like, no, it's just too hard. So I did though you just put a screwdriver in here and you can pop this plate off, and I did fix the spring problem. One side was broken. I have spent days and hours looking for the lock. It does still exist someplace, because I found it, the exact same lock, on a Starrett gauge block, the rectangular set. They only have it on one set. All the other sets have just the regular flip latches. Contacted them, and great help. I was hoping they were going to tell me a source or something. All the guy said was I have to buy a box for some $264 to get the lock. So I know it does exist, but I gave up. You know, I've spent too much time, so I decided to just do regular latches. Okay. And as far as, yeah, I think I raised the camera a little bit. There. As far as the contents, yeah, I've gone over every block. They're perfect. Made all of this stuff and made the second knob. Made an assortment of lengths here and all of that stuff. So I'm good to go there. Everybody's clean and beautiful. Figured out what a lot of this stuff is. I did make the test indicator holder, and you saw it works. It's beautiful, rock solid. The half guys, I figured out what they're for. For instance, I'll take the two small ones here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a pin, but this is flat here, so it's a half round. If you're going to try to hit something like I did this for the Spindexer, I can't oversize it. I can't have any play in it. So what you do is you wind up making the stack, and then this becomes sort of like your go-no gauge. You know, it'll go in there, and you can see when you've hit the dimension. So that's what these guys are for. The pointy guys, as far as I can tell, are for scoring. If you set your stack up, you can score a line on something, precision. I'm missing the other half of the big one, but no big deal. And I did make, it's just aluminum. This was going to be for the test indicator, but I said, no, let me just make the steel one here. You know, so that came out nice. And all of them, I was missing the 1" and the 0.1. And of all things, I guess the gentleman, Noel, who sent me that machining fundamentals book that I showed not too long ago here, last video, the video before or something, came out of nowheres and emailed me and said, what are you missing? And I said the 1" and the 1/1000s. He sent me the 1" beautiful, and of all things, it is a Pratt Whitney. And the same way with the 0.1 is also a Pratt and Whitney. So I now have a complete set, except for the 0.10025 and 75, but who cares. Amazon too, I couldn't believe it, stumbled across it, 12 bucks. A Mitutoyo 50 thou ceramic. And they sent it, so I should have bought the second one because there's a spot for two of them, but now they've realized it's now $47, $48. Ooh, junk in here, whatever that is. So I'm not sure what else to say. Yeah, it's got the 45, so it goes in there nicely on the blocks because they're all like that. These guys actually are so hard, it's ridiculous, because one of these, I forgot which one now, I think it was this one, the 2" had a burr at the end, so I couldn't get the rod through it. It would stop. I tried to file it. I tried everything. Nothing would touch it. I wound up just taking a Dremel grinding thing and just manually ran it in there a little bit, and it got it open enough that I can get a rod through it now. So I'm set with that. Yeah, it was the 2". So, okay, that's it. I figured out a bunch of stuff. You saw, you know, it's a perfect squareness tester. It's a pretty good surface gauge, but I like the fact that it's so solid that I can actually move that faceplate on the test indicator and the needle doesn't move any place. Usually when I have the surface gauge with the arm out, if you try to move it, you tweak that arm and the needle's someplace else now, so you can never really zero the thing out like this. It would be nice if I could make something where I can fine-tune it as a surface gauge so I can zero it out, you know, like the Noga arm, you can tilt it and stuff. I guess, no I can't, because it's still gotta have that problem. So that's kind of it. I wish I would have been able to do a better job on the inside here, but that's it. So I'm done, and I found a really nice spot for it in a drawer with my gauge pins. And so thank you, Noel, a million times. This is cool. I like it. I have no clue if Amazon's screwing up on their pricing or they're just trying to clear things out. Anything that says made by YG, I'll buy. And I saw these taps. These are wicked taps, let me tell you. Made in Korea. But the price tag was ridiculous. When do you see a tap that's $6, $7? One of these, I think the bigger one's $10. So go on Amazon, type in YG-1 and see what there is. But wow, I'll get it out here. Wicked sucker. I don't know if you can see it, but they got me on the picture. All the pictures were black. But yeah, I went and double checked the description and it says, yeah, bright finish. I don't care. These are nice. So I own now probably one of every size they have. This is the 3mm, 3.5. Which one is this? Come on. Labels are bigger, and you just got to run an X-Acto down and trim it off. This is the 3mm by 0.5. Oh, oy. Wow, I never had it break before. Huh. That's the first time one of these guys broke. Or is it supposed to come off? Oh, it's supposed to come off. Okay. That's alright by me. I don't know. Well, it just snaps on there, huh? Yeah. A little pellet here. But these are nice. But I've used them and they just go right in. You don't have to back up for the chips. You actually see the chips spiraling out of the hole that you're doing. That one, and this is the last one, the big one. There's got a little pellet in there too. Jeez. Nice, huh? Wow, look at the quality of these things. The finish on them. This one's even labeled. But, sheesh. So, I got, like I said, I've got everything now. I'm happy with that. And then for that square gauge block thing, I bought some hinges because I cannot find the lock. Antique looking latches. They were just, I think it was $6 for 5 of them. So, I don't know. If anybody has any clue in that last video of where I can get the original latch, let me know. I have spent hours and hours. Now this one's going to be interesting. This one, I know. I should have researched what it was, but $12. Right. This is not $12. This is ceramic, guys. And I'm curious. It does say, wow. The description said it was 50 thou. But there's little buttons on the bottom that you click on for a size, and it said 95 thousandths. So I'm glad it really is 50 thousandths. Because it'll go right in the slot. I mean, $12 for a Mitutoyo ceramic with a certificate. And there it is. Beautiful. Oh, this is going to be nice. I'm not even going to touch this thing. This is going to be with gloves on. And the certificate says what? I think it was generally shop grade. What was this? Yeah. I hate paper that you cannot open. It's so irritating. They have to fold it perfectly. Something all in Chinese, I'm sure. Yeah, it's not the certs on it. This, yeah, here it is, certification. Another piece of paper I have to keep. Wonderful, huh? Okay, 50 thousandths. ID, that's the number on it, right? Can you read it without the magnifying glass? Yeah, that's the number. 18083, central deviation. Maximum deviation plus 0.1 or 1.2 micro inches. Wow. ASME material ceramic ZRO2, whatever that is, but I wonder if I should just go another one because I've got a slot for 2 of them. Yeah, if the price tag is still the same, might as well buy another one. Wow. I gotta get the micrometer out. This would be cool, but just wanted to share that stuff. Try to get in a little closer here for you guys. This is more of an FYI. For a diamond drag tool on eBay, they want $60. For the refill, which is just the centerpiece, $30. Comes with a 1032 set screw, their spring, and the diamond piece and the protective cap. Yeah, no problem banging out my own. I just bought the drag tool. Works pretty good. So yeah, you just go on eBay and you search for diamond drag. I've got my own spring in there. Their spring is like too long and it's closed on the end, so just a little, I don't know, yeah, you guys can see. So it does aluminum real easy. I tried stainless and it just needs to work more. You probably can't even see it in there, but yeah, this was a stainless pick. I don't know, angle it, maybe it'll catch it in the light. So it's just an FYI. If you guys want to make your own, it's no problem. Seems like the only position that works where I don't get glare on the dial is, yeah, I think I'm starting to see it. Can't move this light any further back. Or if I move it, yeah, if I move it forward, then that changes it, right? Trying to move the camera so I can see what it's seeing. Yeah, so that should work. Alright, well, I guess I made the adapter here for dedicated to this guy. It's rectangular shaped in there, so it only goes in one way, and when you tighten up the indicator, it locks down straight. I'm a little bit off right now, but and this thing is pretty cool. I can almost dial in thousands. Let me put it on the 2. Let's see if I can get it on the 2. Can't hold it. Hey, alright, I gotta come up. There, got it on the 2, pretty good. So yeah, this little block is beautiful. And I've learned, don't move this guy, the indicator, move the object that's underneath the indicator. So let's see if I walk off, does it come right back on the 2? Yep. Yeah, I can kind of tell in the camera. But yeah, I had to lap this thing because it was slightly off. That's like, I don't know how to call that. It's way underneath the 10th. But this plate isn't that flat. I know the rating is just regular grade. If I walk off and come back on, does it go to the same spot? Yeah, it looks like it does. Can't tell because I'm at an angle now looking around the camera. But boy, this is like really cool. I'm glad I built this little adapter for this thing, because now this is my surface gauge and I can dial in some pretty good numbers on it. So that's that. Alright.